Hi, good morning. Today I am going to make banana bread. I have my recipe here. The recipe will be added into the description below. First, what we're gonna do is we're gonna just take the bananas and take them out of the peel and just roughly take the fork and you're just gonna mash them a little bit, and then yeah, the recipe says 4 to 6 bananas, so I'm using 6 bananas. A little bit ripened bananas is the best to use for your banana bread. So what you do is you just, like I said, you're gonna just roughly mash them. You don't want them too fine, because it will be mixed into the batter that we're gonna do after we done this. The batter is the next step. So let's quickly. And what's nice about this is you can freeze it. You can put it in the freezer, and then if you have too much and you're only 2 people and there's leftover, you can freeze it, and then you can, when you can just take it out of the freezer and let it form by itself. So let's quickly do the bananas. Just smash them like this. Okay, this is the last one that we're quickly gonna put in. Okay, now we're gonna just put this aside so that we can do the batter. Okay, in this bowl you're gonna add 250 milliliters of sugar. That's 1 cup sugar. I'm just opening the packet here. Okay, it's 1 cup sugar. This is 1 cup. I use brown sugar. I love brown sugar. Give it that little caramelly taste. Then you're gonna add (125 milliliters of butter or margarine. I am going to use this little one. It's a 50 milliliter one. So it's 2.5 of these scoops that you're going to use. And then I'm just going to use a knife to take it out. There's 100 milliliters because it's a 50 milliliter scoop. And then just a half one. There we go. 125. And then you're going to cream this together. Just get everything out of here. so what we're going to do now, it's going to be noisy a bit, but we have to cream the margarine or butter, depends on what you want. Cream it together. Take it off the sides, yeah, so then we're gonna add 5 milliliters of vanilla essence extract. That's 1 teaspoon of vanilla. And we're gonna just beat that in as well. Mix that in as well. And now we're going to add 2 eggs. One by one. No, 2 eggs, and then they say mix well. So what I'm doing, I'm going to break the egg in here first to just make sure that it's not a rotten egg. So you're going to put your 1. Two eggs, and we're going to mix it well. That is the, and then you're gonna just get the sieve here. What you're then gonna do is you're gonna sieve in your 500 milliliters of cake flour, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, and a half a teaspoon of salt. So it's 2 of these flour. Let me just quickly do this. Just gonna use the little bowl just to, so that, because we're gonna use that again. So what you're gonna do here is you're gonna take your flour, your salt and your baking powder, and you're gonna sieve it in. So what we're gonna do here is, let's see if I can, 2 of these, it's 500 ml, 1, it's 250. 250. Like I said, 2 teaspoons of baking powder. I have my baking powder here in a little bottle. 1. 2, and half a teaspoon of salt. I say 2.5 milliliters, so just a little extra. And you're gonna sieve this in here. Then you're going to mix it in with the rest of the batter. What we're now going to do is we're going to add the mashed bananas. We're adding the bananas. And then they say you mix it well. That's why I say just mash it roughly, because you're using the mixer to mix it in, so it is making it a little bit finer. I've already put the oven on preheat at 180 degrees Celsius. I do not know what that is in Fahrenheit. And then what you're going to do is, I've already got my 2 cake pans here. I'm not going to do it in muffin pans today. I'm doing it in cake pans because I want to freeze the one so that we can use it on Christmas Day. So what you're now going to do is you're going to just divide the batter into the 2 pans. I'm just going to add a bit in that pan and then a bit in this pan, and then the rest we will add the rest in this pan. And then it's going into the oven for an hour. But what I normally do is I put it in, and 45 minutes later I just check it with a testing pin. But it normally bakes for an hour until it's nice and brown. So what you're now doing is you're gonna... So this is now going into the oven for an hour. So we will be back after an hour to check on our banana bread to see if it's fully baked. Sometimes it will need about 5 to 10 minutes extra baking time, but let's test it in an hour's time. It's been 45 minutes. Let's quickly check the banana bread and see if it's done. Yeah, they are, it's coming out clean, so they are ready to be taken out. Let's just switch the oven off. just get a towel. What we're now going to do is we're gonna take them out of the oven. Ooh, nice and brown. They came out beautiful. This is how they look. They now need to cool down a little bit. And then we're gonna take them out of the pan. Let me show you guys how they look now that they're out. Nicely baked, nicely out of the pan. I think they're gonna be very delicious. Thank you for watching.